And what about the likes of Kylie Minogue? Was it a gamble working with her, given that she was mainly known as a soap opera at that point, a soap opera actress?
Oh, Mark, it was. It's easy enough, now looking back. We didn't have time to even think about it. We just met this girl. We literally, I had forgotten that she was even coming to the studio. We hadn't written the song. And literally, she sat in the reception while we wrote I Should Be So Lucky. I was even in Manchester on the phone. But again, this was, we were nice guys. We weren't going to send her back to Australia without a song. So we cobbled together I Should Be So Lucky. We didn't finish it. I mean, we just got it together so she could catch a flight, because I think she only had 3 hours in the studio. And, we really didn't know what we got. And I remember we offered Kylie to every record company. We didn't want to be a record company. I mean, the great thing is they all turned us down. And I was offering Kylie for 500 quid. Now, let's put this in context, Mark. That week I offered Kylie to the record industry. We had 5 records in the top 10, and I was asking for £500 for the record. You would have thought that anybody would have said, I'll take 500 quid. Thanks very much, son. Here it is. No, they all went, nah, you'll never break a TV star. And that was the greatest break we ever had, We knew that she was great, because, I mean, she picked up the song and she'd done it in probably an hour, absolute maximum, and was out the door. And to be honest, we didn't know what we got. And took a long time to finish the record. And I got there were telexes in those days. We didn't have texts or emails. And I got a telex from Australia. So when they're going to hear the Kylie Minogue record, because obviously she was signed to an Australian record company, I had to go and ask Mike what the song was called, because I'd forgotten. And I sent them a telex that said, you will hear it soon, and you should be so lucky, because it's a hit. And I remember we made it, and I had a call from the BBC, from the head of BBC, Light Entertainment, Michael Hurl. And he said, I hear you've produced Kylie Minogue. Can you send the record over to me, or a tape? And we put the tape on a bike. And he rang back and he said, I'm going to put her on the Noel Edmonds Late Late Christmas show. Now, this was like the most powerful man in television and the music industry ringing me and saying he was going to play my record Christmas morning on the biggest show on television. I pinched myself and thought, I can't believe this is happening. And when we put the record out, it was in January, and we were in the south of France at the music festival at Medan. And we had to phone Radio 1 on Sunday afternoon to find out even if we were in the chart. We were that uncertain that we'd even be in the chart. And I remember it came in at like, I don't know, 6 or 7 or 8, I can't remember. But I remember I had a cup of tea and a piece of cake. It was fantastic.